You ready to fight? You ready? Let's do it.
All right, well, what else can you say about the Russian boxer Petr Yan? We'll see if he can get off to a pretty good start in this round. You know, at times he will go through a little bit of a feeling out process, try to get his reads, but when he goes, he might just be the best bantamweight in the world.
Got to be careful here.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Willie.
Ferme ta garde, le laisse pas rentrer.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Elbow from the top now by Willie.
Big ground and pound.
Willie's right back to the full mount.
Dégage-toi, repousse-le.
You have to be so well-rounded once you get to the top of these divisions. You cannot just be a knockout guy. You got to be able to change it up if you find yourself in this situation that he's in right now.
Right into side control.
Neutralise-le, ferme ta garde.
Now into his mount. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Pousse, pousse, sors-toi de là.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage. Look at him. He's setting up the choke now. Look at that. He's setting it up. Oh, he's got him in a choke here.
Lutte, bats-toi et sors de là.
Back and forth we go. This might be it, though.
This cannot happen much longer.
Let's work, guys.
Allez,
Oh, an even better job to escape.
Creativity getting to that submission, but also creative defense in order to survive that submission.
redresse-toi et envoie du lourd.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Donne tout. Une
Under a
minute.
minute to go in our opening round. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, you and I love a good grappling match, but these fighters came to see knockouts.
Yeah, the fans came to see them knock each other out, and that's what they're going to get. All the grappling was beautiful to watch, John, but ultimately, it is the striking that people show up for.
Referme ta garde.
Jan's going for the sub here. That guillotine is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Bon, ok, écoute-moi bien. Ce round, c'était pas trop mal, mais au sol, c'est lui qui est ressorti avec l'avantage. Toi, tu peux le mettre KO.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, round two.
Pression.
Right on the button. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, it's stringing them together so effectively, never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
Double leg is good. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Jan's in half guard. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Oh, and he's out. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. That is how you reverse position on the ground. Beautifully done by him there.
Now he's going full mount.
We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Beautiful transition.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Anéantis-le à coups de coude.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Attention, débarrasse-t'en.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
Well, the opponent seemed to think he had shored up the takedown defense. It did not hold up there.
It may feel good in practice, but you don't know until the guy's in front of you hit the takedown attempt after takedown attempt. He passes to half.
Bien, side control, maintenant.
Great defense by this fighter. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
Allez, frappe, frappe, frappe.
Jan gets up and decides to take this fight back to the feet despite having a dominant position on the ground. And he connects with the punch there. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Dernier round, donne tout.
Dwalishvili gets hit with that stiff jab there. His head's still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Both takes the lock and throws him way through the air. What a massive takedown.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. And he's back up.
Reste en position, garde haute, respire, ne t'épuise pas inutilement.
Oh, great block there.
Bon coup de poing, bien placé.
All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Now some separation from this clinch position.
Oh!
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take?
Refais-moi ce crochet. Ouais, ajuste ta posture pour envoyer.
Oh, he passed.
Dwalishvili's now trying for the Kimura.
Bouge, bouge,
Oh, it's getting deep now. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Dwalishvili.
respire bien. T'excite pas et garde les mains.
Pretty good elbow there from the bottom. Got to stay active off of your back.
That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he got out again.
He did it again. This guy's a magician. He just keeps on escaping.
Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both...
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.